TIFU by eating a cookie. All right, today's story is about haunting artichoke 830 and how they effed up by eating a cookie, whatever that means. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this YouTube video where I read stories on Reddit in an ASMR voice. Every week, I will also release a compilation of all the videos I've posted in that week, so we can have like a much longer video in one video instead. So yeah, thank you so much for joining in this week's video. TIFU by eating a cookie. So I was at a farmer's market with my dog, and I see a booth selling healthy cookies. There is a display case full of cookies and a poster next to the table showing health benefits of the cookies, like it being vitamin infused. As I'm passing by, the woman stops me to ask if I want a sample, and I say sure. She hands me a small piece of a cookie and I start eating it. It's a little dry, but not horrible for a healthy cookie. And I continue to chat with the woman for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes in, she stops the conversation, gets a really concerned look on her face and goes, "Did you just eat the cookie?" I get really confused and replied, "Yeah, you offered it to me?" She replies, I wasn't offering to you. I was offering it to your dog." I look up and across the top of the tent that I neglected to furiously look at. It definitely said, redacted, organic dog treats. I immediately spat at the cookie and started slowly walking away with another word. And once I was good 20 feet and started full on sprinting back to my car, mortified. TLDR, ate a free cookie sample at a farmer's market. Turned out it was a dog treat. Organic dog treats. Yeah. It's not too bad, right? I don't think it's too bad. Some of them taste good. Yeah, I bet. I mean, if it's good enough for the dog, it's good enough for me. I mean, of course, sure, dogs also eat a lot of trash, right? Oh, also, welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Let me pause my recording real quick. All right, let's look at the replies for this thread and see what they're saying. Diogenes said, "Good to know. I'm better off than that person eating dog treats. Just kidding. My dad and grandma eat them." Wait, really? Unironically, this person's dad and grandma eat them. I used to work at a helpline for people quitting smoking. Since laws were passed against smoking indoors, many smokers would just get craving in the act of going outside. One man confided that he kept a bag of dog biscuits just outside his back door and would eat a couple every time he went outside instead of lighting up. Wait, yeah, why dog biscuits? Why not human biscuits? That is an interesting coping mechanism. They're typically sugar-free, so maybe there's that. Or trying to build a negative association with it. Oh yeah, but what if you like the dog treats though? And then you could start getting addicted to them. I had a house guest once that asked if it's okay to give my dog a treat. I said yes, and gave him a jar of treats. I told him, I make these myself, specifically so she can have as many as she wants. Go nuts. I came back in a bit later, and he was sitting on the floor with her sharing the treats. One for you, and 1 for me. Wait. So the house guest was just like, one for you, doggo, one for me. Wait, that's kind of cute. What's a treat for you, Keys? Um, I would say a good chocolate bar with nuts. Yeah, I like chocolate bars. Taste in okay, what a name. This person's name is Taste in the Balls. Hmm. I mean that just sounds like you make good treats, regardless of species. You got a recipe for those? And were they specific to your dog based on dietary stuff or good for any dogs? Hoping to get one myself in the near future, as well as treating my mom's Springer Spaniel. Oh, easy recipe, just grind a whole roll oats. Oh, oats? What? Dogs eat oats? With a little ground flaxseed in the food processor until it's gritty powder. Add ground blueberries and add enough hot water to make a paste. Spread it thin on a silicone lined baking sheet and score it into small nickel-sized squares. Bake it at 225 Fahrenheit until, wait, is it Celsius or Fahrenheit? I don't know. Until it's completely dehydrated. And break it up. They taste pretty bland to people, but I haven't met a dog yet that doesn't love them. I developed the recipe so that I didn't have to worry about how many she ate. As they're small and only have 3 low-calorie ingredients that are good for dogs. And honestly, that sounds like a healthy cookie for humans too. Hmm. That doesn't sound like just a dog treat. I mean, like, I would eat roll oats with ground blueberries because that sounds really good. I love this. Can you just add whole blueberries to the powder in the food processor, or do you mash the blueberries and then stir them in? Yeah, honestly, like that sounds like a simple recipe right there. Kitten Alfredo said, I used to work at a slightly upscale, I can't read, guys, grocery store. We had a self-serve case on the pet food aisle that had boutique dog treats that looked like cookies, decorative frosting and everything. Other than the context clue of being by the dog food, they really were indistinguishable from some cookies in the bakery. While checking out a guest, they put down one of the treats in the provided brown paper sleeve and told me to ring them up for 2 more because him and his daughter shared 2 while they were doing their shopping. I didn't ring up any because the look on their face when I told them they were dog treats were payment enough. Okay, I think it's because like people think that if it's food for your animal is food that you can't eat, right? But I don't know. I would still eat dog treats, especially if it tastes good. Mm-hmm. Then I said, I like the one I ate. Yeah, maybe like, if I have a dog, I would probably make the best tasting treat for my dog. So it'll be so good that even I can eat them. So you like the ASMR, Nova? I'm glad. On the plus side, your skin and coat are going to be shiny and healthy, so you got that going for you. That is so true. That is so true. You're going to be so healthy. And your nose is wet and less plaque on your teeth. Yeah, most animals eat better than some humans. You should just have it laughed it off and had another piece to establish dominance and then marked it down as your territory. Just be on the corner, Excuse me, I had to mute because my throat gets so dry I had to cough. Your my husband would have done this 100% and then asked for another for the dog. He always tries the dog treats to ensure they have fresh and tasty enough for the dogs. If anyone cares, both husband and pups prefer peanut butter treats. Peanut butter is good. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Wait, hold on. I need to cough 1 sec. Wow, my throat is so dry today. But it was me, Novelly. Yeah. I recognize you, Nova. Sometimes it's hard to tell, man. If it makes you feel better, one of my all-time favorite stories from my year in retail. A while back, I worked at a big bookstore associated with a major university. Was okay. Let me reread this part right here. Sometimes it's hard to tell, man. If it makes you feel better, one of my all-time favorite stories from my years in retail. Oh wait, I already read this, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. No, not yet. Okay. A while back, I worked at a big bookstore associated with a major university. We sold a bunch of fan merch and would get slammed by fans and alumni during the holidays. We also got a big wave of returns after people opened gifts. An older guy comes in with a return. He sheepishly explains that he had bought his baby granddaughter, a cheerleader outfit, and that he was really excited to give it to her, but his wife didn't like it and told him to return it. I figure maybe it's just too short, or maybe grandma doesn't want to impose those kind of roles on their grandchild or grandkid. So I just sort of empathize and start explaining the other baby gear he might be interested in for her as I open the package, but stop as I immediately see the problem. Sir, I mentioned cautiously, so this costume is actually meant for dogs. And then he said, yeah. He shrugs. That's that's what my wife didn't like about it too. Oh my god. I have to be honest, I did not see that coming. The dog clothes, I know. So what? and this person was so serious too. So they were like, oh, they don't want to impose this kind of roles on their gang kid. And the reason why he returned it was because the outfit was made for dogs. You sound like an old man today. I sound like an old man every day. What do you mean? I know Nova is so funny. Well, you know what? This story is better than the original post, not gonna lie. Barentar said, I try almost everything I give my girls. Had a dodgy bag of kibble once. Now I sample so they aren't eating sour. Oh. Sour? Oh, like, oh, his girls meaning like the dogs. This was a gimmick for selling super premium kibble many moons ago. It's all human grade, munch. Honestly, yeah, I feel like dog treats should be human grade. Like, they should be able to eat it too. I ate a cookie at a pet store meant for dogs. It tasted like a regular cookie, albeit more stale. I don't know how we're supposed to know it's for dogs when it tastes like people food. If your cookies taste like pet cookies, you're a terrible cook. They're the plainest thing ever, and it's dry AF by design. Oh, that's true. I guess like pet snacks can't be too flavorful, right? I don't know. Meanwhile, you're enjoying cat treats that smell and taste like tunas and salmon. Oh yeah, cat food would taste so much better than dog food, feels like. Yeah, they can have too much flavor in case you're in salt. True. and very unhealthy for them. So hello, Crystal. How are you doing? I know people tend to eat a milk bone as a goof is harmless. I'm more worried about the poor dog forced to sprint behind you and no treat. The dog was like, human, why are you spitting out a perfectly good cookie? I could have eaten that. Why did you spit it out? You should have given it to me instead. Animal Whisperer said, there is a brand of dog food that makes rice cakes for dogs. Ooh, rice cakes. I love rice cakes. Small, flat rice cakes flavored like crisps. Crisps. My husband freaked the pet shop out by opening a packet and eating it in front of them. It literally just rice cakes marketed for dogs. Nothing special or strange about them. It's just rice cake. Also said no, do not eat the cat food. Wait, is it dangerous to eat cat food? How about wet food? You know, like canned. Oh, how you know those like cat food in like those tubes? No, the taste. Oh, the taste is horrible. Can you like just cut it and just like, you know, squeeze it into your mouth and be like, What Anoa said you liked it. Oh. The smell's too strong. Oh, I see. Yeah, and it's like kind of raw-ish too, right? Reminds me of my dad who ate a treat from our dog's metal jar. I don't know why he didn't check first since he had a picture of a dog outside and a pack inside also says it's for dogs. You know what? Maybe this person's dad actually ate the treat knowing it's for dogs, you know? I think he just ate it. Like he just wanted to eat dog treat. Yeah. I think this person is underestimating what a dad would do. Because I wouldn't be surprised if the dad saw the treat and be like, you know what? I'm just curious, what does a dog treat taste like? And he actually just went for it because you know men and their intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts one, I guess. Yeah, Nova. Oh, you have a cat and a dog, Zenith. I see. Who's your favorite? I'm kidding. Arabera said, I promise you that you are not the first person to do this. It happens all the time. I sell dog and cat treats at farmers market, and people think they're human food all the time. Those aren't chocolate chip muffins. They're chopped liver muffins. Wait, I would eat that. I would eat chopped liver muffins. Wait, that sounds something like I would eat. I need liver for my iron levels. Yeah. Nova said I would totally eat it. Yeah. They're both your faves. You don't like the texture? Yeah. Liver has a weird texture. Was that hello, Yano? I came in and sounded like you said your mother muffins. No. So basically, this person said that, those are not chocolate chip muffins. They're chopped liver muffins. And I said I would eat chopped liver muffins. That's totally my kind of muffin that I would eat. Yeah.
Keyzmi headpat, Keyzmi happy, Keyzmi teehee 1k bits.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, no. Thank you for the 23 months. Appreciate it. Thank you, Yano. Oh my, I'm sorry, 24 months. It's 2 years. Oh, that's crazy. It's been 2 years now. My God, guys, you guys on YouTube, in this YouTube video, if you guys are watching this right now, I've been streaming on Twitch for almost 4 years now. I only started posting on YouTube like this week. So, yeah, but I've been around for a bit and, I just thought, hey, why not start YouTube now? Why not just keep doing, just start now, Never too late, exactly. Sounds delicious. Nova said, honestly, yeah, liver muffin. I would eat that, honestly. My dog wouldn't eat anything unless I taste it first. Wait, really? Oh, you mean like the person, the OP should have said, my dog doesn't eat anything unless I taste it first. Then it won't be embarrassing. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder what they put in them. Did it taste sweet? I imagine you'll be fine. Beyond the embarrassment. Yeah, I think the embarrassment is the most painful thing than anything else. Reminds me of when I was in a pub in the UK. I was about 10 years old with my parents. I was bored when I spotted a jar of biscuits on the bar. Being a proud independent little boy, I went and asked for biscuits. He said not and spewed something in his weird language. Yes, I had not learned English at this point. I got pissy, threw him a dirty look, and went back to our table. He followed me and said something to my dad. He bursted out laughing and explained to me they were dog treats. Man, if I was the waiter, I would have given the kid a dog treat. My dad used to work in the fast food industry and was apparently not known for workers to snack on freshly baked dog biscuits. He said they were quite nice when they're still warm. Yeah, I guess like honestly anything doesn't taste good when it's like not warm and soggy, right? So if it's nice and warm, I'm sure it's like pretty good. All right. That's all the reading today, guys, for this story today. I hope you enjoyed listening to me reading this story about haunting artichoke 830 effing up by eating a cookie, which was a dog treat. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for listening in to today's video. Appreciate it. And please like and subscribe if you guys want to. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.